Why do some people train for years and barely change, while others build real strength in a fraction of the time? It usually isn't effort, it's exercise choice. For every muscle in your body, one movement beats all the others. And today, you're getting that full list. Welcome back to Bloom Late. Quick one first, drop your name and age below. I want to know who's here today. Here's the logic behind this. A muscle doesn't care what an exercise is called, it only responds to being loaded through a full range of motion with weight that increases over time. Run every exercise through that filter, and for each muscle group, one clear winner emerges. After 40, this matters even more because muscle naturally starts fading faster, and there's no time to waste on movements that barely move the needle. Chest. Incline dumbbell press, not flat bench. The incline angle shifts the work into your upper chest, the part most people leave underdeveloped, and because each arm moves independently, you get a deeper stretch and better shoulder comfort than a fixed barbell path allows, which matters a lot once your joints aren't as forgiving as they used to be. Shoulders. The standing overhead press. Pressing a weight straight overhead forces your whole core to brace and stabilize, so you're training your shoulders and your midsection in a single lift. It builds the front and side of your shoulders especially well. Add a few face pulls afterward if you want your rear delts covered too. Triceps. The overhead cable extension. Your triceps have 3 heads, and the largest one only stretches fully when your arm is raised overhead. So this is the one movement that actually trains it through its complete range. Keep your elbows still and pointed forward, lower until you feel a real stretch, then press back up. Biceps. The incline dumbbell curl, leaning back on an incline bench, lets your arms hang behind your torso, stretching your biceps at the bottom of every rep, and training a muscle from that lengthened position builds noticeably more size than curling with your arms in front of you. Keep it slow, no swinging. Side delts. The cable lateral raise. Unlike dumbbells, which lose tension near the bottom of the movement, cables keep your shoulder working the entire time you lift, which is exactly what makes your shoulders look wider over months of consistent training. Back. The pull-up, or lat pull-downs if you're building toward one. Few exercises train as much at once: your lats, rear delts, biceps, forearms, and core, all in a single pull. If a full pull-up isn't there yet, band-assisted reps and pull-downs will close that gap faster than most people expect. And once you're doing clean sets of 8 to 10, adding extra weight takes your back to another level entirely. Quads. The back squat. It takes your legs through the deepest range of motion of any lower body lift, and steadily adding weight over months reshapes your legs like nothing else can. If your knees or lower back aren't cooperating, a heel-elevated goblet squat gives you nearly the same depth with far less strain. Hamstrings. The Romanian deadlift, not a standard deadlift. This version keeps your hamstrings under a long stretch through the entire movement, which is exactly where most of the growth signal comes from, and it teaches your hips to hinge properly, protecting your lower back everywhere else you move. Soft knee bend. Hips pushed back, lower until you feel the stretch, then drive forward to stand tall. Glutes. The hip thrust. Squats and deadlifts load your glutes hardest while they're stretched, but the hip thrust flips that, loading them hardest at full contraction, and muscle activity studies consistently show it lights up your glutes more than almost anything else. Shoulders on a bench, bar across your hips, drive up and squeeze at the very top. Calves. The standing calf raise, done through a full range every time. Most people bounce through a tiny portion of the movement and wonder why their calves never respond. Lower all the way down, pause, then rise fully onto your toes and hold the squeeze. Core. The ab wheel rollout. It challenges your entire core through a long range while your hips and obliques fight to keep you stable, making it one of the most complete ab exercises available. If a full rollout is too much right now, start from your knees and work your way out gradually. Here's the complete list. Chest, incline press, shoulders, overhead press, triceps, overhead extension, biceps, incline curl, side delts, cable raise, back, pull up, quads, squat, hamstrings, Romanian deadlift, glutes, hip thrust, calves, standing raise, core, ab wheel, 11 lifts, every major muscle covered, 2 to 3 focused sessions a week, 3 or 4 hard sets per muscle, is genuinely all you need once recovery starts slowing down after 40. Fewer harder sets beat endless variety every time. If this helped, hit like, subscribe for more, and tell me in the comments which one of these 11 you're starting with this week.